Hey everybody, it's Dan, your friendly fishmonger from dansfish.com. We're doing part 2 of the new fish tour right now. It was so long we divided it up into 2 different videos. So you want to see some cool new fish? We're going to go take a look right now. Here's the first one. I know, you're like, what? It's Celebes rainbows. No big deal. Well, they wouldn't be a big deal except for these are wild-caught, location-specific Celebes rainbows, not farm-bred ones. So they're kind of special. Nice, tight genetics, and long extensions on the fins when they fully color in and settle. I really like these Celebes. And they're in here with some Melanotaenia species Running River, the Running River rainbow fish. All right, this is the super blue Emperor Carry tetra. I think one of the prettiest tetras out there. If you like Emperor tetras and Carry tetras, and who doesn't, imagine them with an absolutely stunning dark blue coloration, and as they mature, a really nice iridescent blue sheen all over them. So it takes the Carry tetra to a new level. I like the standard Carry tetra as well, but these really are something special. Right now when they're younger, you can tell they're blue, but they look almost black. When they get a little bigger, the blue will start coming out, and they'll live up to their name, super blue Emperor Carry tetra. All right, here are 2 really cool fish. The new one in here is the Pseudomugil Gertrude, but not any old Gertrude. These are from Aru 4. One of the prettiest locations out there. Nice orange and yellow tips on the fins, a nice hooked extension on the anal fin, and just they take the normal Gertrude blue eye that you'll see in your local pet store, and they just raise it up another level. Really pretty fish. They look like they're all dressed up for prom, whereas your standard Gertrude kind of look like they're, you know, in their sweatpants hanging on their couch. That's the difference there. Oh man, look at that guy. He's there displaying. Oh, he's looking good. Did he stop? Oh well. Then also in here there's some neon green lamp eyes. The Puropanchax luxothalmus, which is a really nice green iridescent lamp-eye killifish. Above them, we have Melanotaenia susii. My first time being able to get these in. So I've never seen these in the flesh as adults. There are some that are starting to get some color. You can see the orange starting to come in on one of these guys. There he is, right there in the middle of the screen. But most of them are still kind of that, you know, typical silver brown color that immature angelfish, that immature rainbow fish have. But never fear, they turn into absolutely stunning fish when they grow up and settle in. But it's going to take a few months. They're slow growers. Next to them, I'm excited to get these. These are Chilotherina pricei, or pricei. Never had this fish either. I've been trying to bring this one in for, geez, getting close to a year now, I think. Ordered it several times and it's never actually arrived. So this time they did. They arrived. And yeah, again, like most immature rainbow fish, they just look kind of brown and tan right now, but I can't wait to see them as adults, see pictures of them. They're going to be stunning. Below them, Pseudomugil signifer, but these are from Gap Creek. So these are location-specific true line signifer blue eyes. They get quite a bit bigger than the signifers that you normally see in your pet store, and they get these nice extensions on the fins. Just a really different fish, really pretty fish. One of the favorites, these sell out very quickly every time I get them. This is Glossolepis from Godoman Village. Doesn't have a species name yet, but it was collected at Godoman Village. All right, very excited about these. These are the Stiphodon anniae, one of the most in-demand gobies out there. Hard to find, hard to get. When you do get them, you usually get a few, and they're a little tricky, but we got a decent batch in this time. I think we've got a dozen or so in there. They're all doing good. They're all coloring up, and just nice red and blue. Let's see if I can get in there without losing focus too much. Small, peaceful Stiphodon species, just extremely neat color. Is easy to keep, really. Is like a neon goby or a blue neon goby or any of those common Stiphodons, but just a lot harder to find. and really pretty. Really happy to have these. These are shadow catfish, a new species. I've never had them before, and I don't think they've been around the hobby that long. Let me just move this filter slightly so you can see them. Kind of like a take, I guess, on a ghost type fish, almost ghost catfish almost, but not quite. They're their own unique thing. They stay small. They don't get too big. They're pretty active, and they're eating well and doing good. My very first time with them, so I don't have a lot more to say just because I don't know that much about them, but I'm excited to get to know them. All right, in this tank we have Corydoras similis and some Corydoras adolphoi. The adolphoi have those, like that black mask and that black stripe down the back, and the similis have the black smudge kind of on the back third of the fish by the tail. That's how you tell them apart. Below that, we have another killifish that I'm very excited to have in. This is Poropanchax rancorelli, one that is hard to find. You don't usually see these guys, so I'm glad to have them in and have a rock solid batch. No problems with these guys at all. Oh wow, look at this pleco. This long fin pleco there. Woo, looks like a butterfly. Big brown butterfly. Check him out. He doesn't come out much, so I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying being able to see him. But anyway, Poropanchax rancorelli is what we're here for. Another silver dollar. These are the striped silver dollars, or banded silver dollars, if you will. These are small. They're about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter with the tail. So they have a lot of growing and coloring up to do. But one of the nicest silver dollars once they, finally get big enough to really see their patterns and things. We do have a batch of clown killies in that are doing absolutely fine. No problems with these guys. They're small. I mean, clown killies are small, but I would put these at about half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch on the biggest ones. But they're eating well, they're settling in, they're doing just fine. Okay, I brought more of these in because I had some folks asking for them. These are Melanotania trifasciata. This is the Blythe River location. I'd put these at about an inch and a quarter to an inch and a half in size right now. Starting to get some nice red in, and they'll get a lot more color as they mature. They're just young right now. Another favorite of the Stiphodon gobies. There's some Stiphodon elegans in here, which are the blue neon goby, but also we have a whole bunch of Stiphodon Stiphodon rudularius in here. Similar to the Anier, nice blues and reds, really pretty fish. Just a different species, but look fairly similar to the Anier. And in my experience, they've been hardy and fun and pretty easy fish. Check that guy out. He's dancing. That's right, bust a move, bro. Anyway, doing fine, eating well on like algae wafers and typical foods like that. They just need a lot of time with the food. They're very slow eaters, so don't put them with fish that'll outcompete them with food and they'll be fine. Here's our resident teardrop goby. Just want to show him off because he's looking really pretty right now with his bright oranges, doing his little dance there. I like this guy quite a bit. I only have one. What is this? I think this is a Sicyopus multisquamata is the species, and just really neat goby. So those of you that know me know that my all-time favorite fish ever is a killifish called Fundulopanchax gardneri. First fish I ever bred and raised successfully, so just for nostalgic reasons, they're near and dear to my heart. So I brought in 100 of them. They came in super healthy, which is amazing. Haven't lost any of them. They look fantastic. The only problem is, in case you haven't noticed, they're all females. I think I have 2 males in this entire batch. Nice, healthy, robust fish, came in perfect. Just all females. I just the joys of being a fishmonger, right? Yep, there's one male. So we got a male right there. See his beautiful yellows and oranges and blues and red dots. Really pretty fish. that's what the males look like. So when you order them, you hope to get, you know, around 50-50, so you can sell them as pairs, or at least male heavy, because you can sell the males, you know, they're pretty and people can put them in community tanks where they look really nice. But I don't know what I'm going to do with 98 females. Okay, my first time with this Geophagus. This is Geophagus species Altocino, the gold dust Geophagus. And, you know, they're little right now. I'd say 1.25 to 1.5 inches or so. Maybe a little smaller and a little tiny bit bigger on the biggest and smallest ones. Doing great, eating well, settled in, no problems with this batch. I've never seen an adult in person, but the pictures look really cool. So I'm excited to have these in. The Geophagus species Altocino, the gold dust Geophagus. These are the L14 sunshine plecos, called the Goldie plecos as well. And they're all back there attacking some squat. Hopefully you can see them. There they are. I put these at about 1 inch, 1.25 inches, so they aren't really big yet. But for those that know this fish, it's one of the prettiest ones out there. Alright, so we showed you the red dragons before, the Glossolepis multisquamata. These are Glossolepis wanamensis, the green dragon or emerald dragon. Same kind of body shape and everything, just a nice emerald color, greenish color, instead of the red color. Still get the neat extensions and things. And they're in there with a few Melanotania 6 lineata from Tabubal, but mostly we're here for these wanamensis. We have another Glossolepis here. This is Pseudoincisus, which is the Millennium Rainbow. Really pretty red fish when they get a little bigger and color in. Right now we're at about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, so they have some growing to do before their colors really pop, but nice red fish once they come into their own. This group of Melanotania ogilbii, I always want to say ogilbii, Melanotania ogilbii is really great. They came in nice and hardy, doing fantastic. They're about full grown. They don't get much over 2.5 inches or so, and they're about 2 inches, the biggest ones here, maybe 1.5 inches. But their colors are coming in, their finnage is coming in. So if you want a rainbow fish and don't want to wait for it to grow up and color in, these won't take much longer at all. And they stay small, so 2.5, 3 inch range, somewhere around there. All right, here is, I think this, is this the most requested rainbow fish I get? It might be. The Blairi, the wanamensis, the multisquamata, the different Bosemannys, and these guys are probably the top requests. This is Chilotharina alleni from Wapoga. For anyone that knows rainbow fish, you know how absolutely stunning these are when they grow up and mature. One of the top 5 or top 10 rainbow fish for sure, as far as color and as far as demand goes. Everyone's always asking for these. And it's hard to keep them in stock, but really pretty nice fish. These are Corydoras septentrionalis, the northern long-nosed cory, or green northern long-nosed cory, and they live up to their name. They have, a long, funky kind of a shape to them, to their nose. They're a longer, skinnier Corydora, and they get bright green on their gill plates. Their perculum is a nice bright green color, like an emerald green. Really neat, kind of a different cory, different body shape, different. Same peacefulness, same basically behavior, just another model, if you will, if you were a car company. And the last one of the new fish that we have in are these red laser rainbow fish, Melanotania rubrovittata. Small, about 1 inch or so, so these aren't really big yet, so they have no color yet, but they are basically like a neon dwarf rainbow fish, but prettier. They get nice red and blue striping on the body. So where the neon dwarf rainbow fish is pretty much a blue body with some red on the fins, these are that, but they also have red striping horizontally across the body, which is really pretty. All right, thanks for joining me on part 2 of this new fish tour here at dansfish.com. All these fish are available for sale, or will be shortly if they need a little more TLC before they go for sale, but Most of them are available now. If you saw something you like, go take a gander at dansfish.com. That's a good way to support us. Also, we do a live stream at 9 p.m. every Wednesday at the Dansfish YouTube channel. If you want to geek out about fish, ask questions, we'll chat, we'll talk. It's a great community there, and you can come hang out. If you like this stuff, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, all that stuff's very helpful. And yeah, I hope you have a good one. Until next time, bye-bye. I don't know if my chair is squeaky enough. Maybe I need to get more squeak on it.